There is nothing more frustrating than doing everything right and still feeling like you cannot see the next step. Today, I'm going to show you why your clarity disappears towards the end of the year, even when you're showing up, working hard, and doing all the right things. And there's a specific reason this happens, one that most entrepreneurs never learn. So, as always, take a slow breath with me and let's drop in. Reason number 1. You, my friend, are in preservation mode, not expansion mode. We've talked about this a few times over this series. Somewhere this year, maybe without even noticing, you crossed an invisible internal threshold. Too many decisions, too much emotional labor, not enough rest. Too many I will push through this and get to the other side moments. And slowly your nervous system began to shift from expansion into preservation. That shows up like fog, indecision, heaviness, emotional flatness, creativity drops, vision starts to disappear. And here is the part that no one likes to tell you. This is not about you needing another business system or another 8-step program to fabulousness. Your clarity hasn't gone. Your system has simply decided to stop giving you access to it. And that's not because you're failing or you're doing anything wrong. It's because your body is protecting you from moving forward. That's right, your body doesn't want you to move forward right now. It doesn't feel safe. It feels like you're not resourced enough right now to hold it. Think of it like capacity, like a bowl. You don't lack the bowl, the clarity. You lack the capacity to hold anything else in this bowl. And those two things feel almost the same, don't they? Until somebody names the difference. If this is hitting something true for you, type capacity below this video. Let's see how many we can collect. Reason 2. You are operating from 2 versions of you at the same time. This one is the piece that I've never read this in a business book. It's not something that you ever get prepared for. But inside of you right now, there are 2 versions of you trying to run your business. Okay? There's the exhausted version, the one who built what you have now and is holding onto it really, really tightly. She overgave, she overheld, she oversaid the word yes because she needed to hustle to get here. And then there's the emerging version standing there too. The one that learned all the lessons that happened in that other version of you so that she became wiser, clearer, more grounded. She has new boundaries, new needs, new desires. And when those 2 try to make decisions together, you will get stuck in loops. And those loops cause paralysis. I know what I want one day, and then I don't know the next day feeling. Have you ever done that? I've definitely done that. Today we're doing this, and then tomorrow I'm like, oh, is that really what I want? I start to doubt myself. So let's make this more real. Let's imagine we've sat down right now to map out 2026. And instead of being able to do that and see the vision, you started to stare at the screen and it was just empty and blank. And so instead you thought, I know, I'll outline a new offer. I'll do a thing. But that idea also felt heavy, not exciting. That moment there, that's the inner split that I'm talking about. Your future self can see that next step. It knows, it's got that clarity. Your exhausted self can't even imagine that next step. And guess who's in the driver's seat? That's right, the exhausted version of you. They're in the driver's seat. This isn't failure, this is evolution. It's exciting, right? Have you recognized that? Are you having an aha moment? If this resonates, type 2 selves in the comments below. Let's name this with compassion. Reason 3. And I talked about this in episode 1 a little bit, Reason 3 is you might land the deepest with you, but I may also be externalizing, because this is something I do all the time. A lot of entrepreneurs like to move from one goal to the next really quickly, but they never pause long enough to integrate what the last season of growth taught them. Now, integration is the time when your body, your nervous system decides what to keep and what to let go, what you've outgrown and what excites you, what you're meant to carry forward and what you're meant to leave behind. Without integration, your system is going to hit the brakes hard because you've got too much, you're carrying too much, and you haven't had chance to make decisions about what you're going to let go. It's going to block your vision until you are finished digesting, integrating the last phase, the last thing you did, what this year that you just went through actually meant to you. How do we put this in a sharper way? My friend, you cannot see forward when you haven't honored what came before. You cannot see forward when you haven't taken the time to honor the journey you've been on, what came before. Or in your body language, clarity will not land in a system that hasn't learned to exhale. If this is stirring something, type integrating below. This right here, this understanding, is the turning point. It's the moment that you can acknowledge the fog, and the fog slowly starts to dissipate, begins to thin. So let me ask you gently, which part of you is your system trying to protect? What weight from this year are you carrying that is preventing you from getting clarity? And who has been making the decisions around here? The exhausted you or the emerging you? Drop one word in the comments below. Fog, split, those two people, or ready. Fog, split, ready. Whatever feels truest today for you right now. You see, clarity, it doesn't just disappear. It's simply kind of withheld until your inner world feels safe enough to let you see that next step, to let that next step reveal itself. And in episode 4 of our December Clarity series, we're exploring what that next level might look like for you in 2026. How exciting. Not the version that you think you should step into. We're not going to fall into that trick, but the version that feels true, feels grounded, feels aligned with your nervous system and who you are. And if today brought relief or maybe some recognition, shone a little light, maybe you're feeling a quiet, oh, that makes sense. Know that I have opened up some free clarity sessions with me where we can unpack this together. These sessions help you align your inner world with your business world, your business systems. And if you're ready to build next year so you can grow with more steadiness, more space, and more truth, the link is below in the description. And if your body says yes, I will meet you in episode 4. As always, gently, slowly, and whenever you're ready. See you then.